here King Faisal School using their smart education tools like our smart board. Of course, you will have some examples. During their normal classes, they are making some calculations and some activities in the board. And also there are some other students introduce themselves and they are showing us what is the importance of the smart education tools, whatever iPad, notebooks, or the smart board notebooks themselves. So we would like to first know, who am I? My name is, as I'm going to tell you here, just like this one I'm going to say. My name is Hamdy Karim. What's my position in this school? My position in this school as Head of Department of Science. Where exactly? In King Faisal School, which is a reputable school here and a very good level, reputable I mean, in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. And I would like to say to you now, let's go and see our students. Thank you very much.
Now, Fahd, what do you say? What do you say about the smart education tools like our smart board and our iPad?
I believe it's the new step into a new form of teaching that is sweeping the new era of technology. The teaching using technological devices, which seems to be a good way to immerse students into the subject.
So, you, Faisal?
Yes, hello.
What about your opinion?
Yeah, I think it's a good way for students to collaborate with the teacher and solve questions such as these, which would be harder to do on a normal board. And also by using like devices brought by the students, like iPads, for example.
Are you using the notebook also specialized, especially like notebook 14 for the iPad?
We can get the students to solve like a small quiz on the iPad really quickly after the lesson is done, instead of each student coming up to the board and solving questions.
Did your friends using a bridge also to communicate between the smart board and you?
Yeah, that would also be helpful for students to answer questions without needing to get up and get back.
Very good, Faisal. Very good. So, Nawaf,
yes.
What about you?
Personally, I believe that this new technology will help students and encourage them to study more, and because a lot of students nowadays don't like to study or use notebooks.
And routine ways, eh?
Yes, the old ways. So with technologies like tablets and iPads, they will be encouraged to study and participate in class.
Excellent. Abdurrahman, where are you? Abdurrahman, help me. Yes, what about you?
I think the smart board gives us a diverse way of applying exactly what we are taught in class on the smart board. It has many activities, ones that are also fun and useful for us. I think that will really get the information stuck in the student's head.
So now, for example, whenever we have this example as a significant figures, 3 and 2 significant figures, students supposed to pick the correct answers and throw it through the pen which contains the correct numbers. For example, this number, whenever we look at this, 0.000099. How many significant numbers, guys? Yes, correct. This one is 2 significant numbers. So by this way, I will try to find it here. This is correct. Go. What else? What else? I think these 2, for example, throw it there. What else? I think this one also. No. This one? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. What else? For example, we can see this one. Here. Oops. Refused. Why? Because this one is already how many? 1, 2, 3 significant numbers, because as you know, the zero which after the decimal is not calculated, especially in the leftmost sides. That's why its corrected place will be here 3 significance, and it goes. And so on. This one also 3 significance. This one see that they are 3 significance. And this one, do you think this one is 3? Oh, refused. So this one will come here and will go through this one. This one, 3, as you know. Let's play with that. You see, it refused. While when I pick it up here from this one, step by step, it doesn't like to go to its place. That's why it's very important for us to know it. And without that, smart. Thank you very much.
We have 3 significant figures and 2 significant figures. So we're basically supposed to drag a number that has 2 here and a number that has 3 here.
So show us example.
For example, 35.7 has 3 significant figures. So if you were to take it and drag it,
Drop it there.
3,
Wow, it disappears, it goes down. Nawaf, can you show us? Drag someone correct or wrongs, what do you say? Yeah.
A wrong one would be this, since it has 3 significant figures. If you put it here, it would just...
It refuses, it rejects it. What about you, Faisal? Can you do it?
Yeah, I guess.
Yes, you will.
So this has 3 significant numbers, since there's a 0 in between 2 non-zeros. So if we
Yeah, it's okay. Drag it, man. Come on.
so if we put it here, it should.
It works. Fahd. It refused, man. Fahd. Show us.
And for example, here we have 2 significant figures because it's the last.
All this long number.
Yeah, it's only
2 significance? Yeah.
So if we were to put it to 2 significant.
Excellent. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much.
One dozen, which equals 12 apples.
You can select the different colors.
Then this is and this goes with this,
Yes.
and doesn't. Do you have the key?
It means that's why you are putting the dozen up there, the dozen there, and the apples in the right sides, and the apples as a denominator, right?
So 2 over 12, 90 times 2 over 12.
So it will be equal. The resultant, just not the products, just equal. Write equal. You can write equal here on this side.
Calculate, I get the calculator. 15? 15.
Kilogram. Excellent. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Can you change the color of the marker whenever you are explaining? Okay.
As we can see,
Change the color and make just circles during your explanation.
as you can see here, we have one significant figure after decimal point. And
Listen.
Also here, one significant figure after decimal point. But when we multiply them, we end with 2 significant figures after decimal point. So we need to round it to one significant figure. And we know that 7 is greater than 5, so we can round the other 7 to 8. So the answer is 4.
Okay. Thank you very much. I think. cleaning. Peak marker.
Evaluate the accuracy of a measurement. We have to compare the measured value, or we can say the experimental value, with the original value, or we can say the correct value. And to evaluate the precision of a measurement, we have to compare two or more repeated measures, so that we can evaluate the precision of a measurement.
Is to its right or given value. For example, if a teacher measures the table and it's 1 meter, then you're supposed to measure it, and if it's close to it, for example 1 meter, 1.1, 0.9, that's an accurate measurement. However, if it's 3 or 4 meters, that's not accurate. Precision is how close a set of measurements are to each other. For example, if you measure a meter,
always be reported to the correct number of significant figures. So let's say we have a measurement, we weigh something and it turns out to be 0.025. Let's see. So we have to find out how many significant figures there are. These two are the significant figures, so we have these as significant figures. So to be more precise and accurate in our measurements, we have to use scientific notation to make that happen. So we go 1, 2, and so it's
gram. So this is the first step for your answering the questions, right?
yes.
Okay? So by this way, if you want rounding, what are you going to select? The least number of the significance or what?
We're going to see significant numbers because if I'm going to round up here, we have to have another number. So we always have to have two numbers, and the third number has to be estimated.
Very good.
To express a number in scientific notation, first of all, the number has to be between 1 and 10. It has to be less than 10, but more than 1. Or here, because we took the decimal point to the right, the number here, the exponent, has to be negative, which will result in giving us 7.5 times 10 to the power of minus 4.
Very good. So just show us how did you move it, the decimal.
So when you move the decimal point here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. In order to give us 7.5, which is between the limit of here.
Very good. Thank you.